Hey guys, YouTuber Winner here. Alright, now as I jump into the full Royal Rumble show reviews, here's my review of the 1998 Royal Rumble. Yeah, so overall, this is a pretty good show, yeah. It's mostly due to the last two matches, yeah. The undercard overall, it's not really that great. Yeah, I mean, both the Intercontinental and Tag title matches both ended in disqualification, so yeah, there's that, yeah. So yeah, undercard overall not very good, but yeah, as I said, last two matches, I'd say definitely saved the show. Alright, so first match of the night was Goldust versus Vader. This was alright for what it was, yeah. I mean, at one point, like, I think Goldust tried to do a sunset flip on Vader, and Vader tried to drop down onto Goldust, but Goldust moved out of the way. And they were brawling on the outside of the ring. At one point, Vader threw Goldust into some steel steps, but it really didn't look very good. Yeah, it's like Goldust just slipped and he didn't even hit the stairs that hard. Yeah. At one point, Vader tried to do the Vader bomb onto Goldust, but Shawn was distracting the referee, and then Goldust got like a low blow onto Vader. And then at the end of the match, Vader went for the Vader bomb again, and Luna got involved. She got up on Vader's back and was trying to choke him, but the referee didn't call for a DQ, and then Vader connected with the Vader bomb and won. So yeah, it was alright for what it was. It wasn't that long though. It was only about 8 minutes. So give it about 2 stars. Then next up we got a 6-man tag match with kind of like these small guys. It was Battalion, El Torito, and Tarantula versus Max Mini, Mosaic, and Nova, with Sonny as the guest referee. I really didn't care for this very much. I just really was not interested in this at all. Yeah, it was just kind of all 6 guys going back and forth with each other, yeah. And then, towards the end of the match, Sonny helped Minimax, Mosaic, and Nova connect with some maneuver, forgot what. Yeah, and then Minimax, Mosaic, and Nova won. So yeah, didn't really care for it too much. Give it about 2.5 stars. Next up was the Intercontinental Championship match. The Rock defending against Ken Shamrock. This was pretty good for what it was. Yeah, it was only about 10 minutes though. Oh yeah, it was like 10 or 11 minutes. Yeah. There was a lot of countering in this match. Yeah. And Ken Shamrock was doing MMA style fighting, and The Rock was kind of like trying to have some MMA fight stance here. Yeah. And yeah, like I said, there was a lot of countering in this match. Ken Shamrock was countering a lot of The Rock's moves into his belly-to-belly suplexes and stuff. Yeah. And then the Nation then interfered, and Ken Shamrock took them out. And as the referee was distracted with the Nation, The Rock hit Ken Shamrock with some brass knuckles, and after he hit Shamrock with them, he put those knuckles back into Ken Shamrock's tights. Yeah. And The Rock attempted to do a pin, but Ken Shamrock kicked out. And then at the end, Ken Shamrock then gave The Rock a belly-to-belly suplex and pinned The Rock, and yeah, it looked like Ken Shamrock won. But then the referee told, The Rock told the referee that Ken Shamrock hit him with some knucks, and then the referee was searching Ken Shamrock, and then he found the brass knuckles. So yeah, this is just like the WrestleMania 14 match. We get a reverse decision DQ. Yeah, and afterwards Ken Shamrock went irate and attacked the referee. So yeah, it did kind of make sense for this type of reverse decision, but yeah, just seeing another reverse decision just like their match at WrestleMania 14, it was just really frustrating. Yeah, And I'm not going to penalize the match for that because, yeah, like I said, this reverse decision didn't make sense. Yeah, so give it about 3 1/4. Then next up, we got the Tag Team Championship match. The New Age Outlaws defending against the Legion of Doom. This was not very good at all. Yeah. For the first several minutes of the match, the Legion of Doom was basically dominating the match. Yeah, they were just beating the New Age Outlaws down. Then the New Age Outlaws made a comeback after they tripped, I think, Animal from the outside of the ring, yeah. And then, as they were rolling on the outside of the ring, I think the Road Dogg threw Animal into the steel steps. And then they tried to double team Hawk, but Hawk was able to fight them off. Then at one point, the Road Dogg handcuffed Hawk to the bottom turnbuckle. And then, yeah, they were trying to gang up on Animal, but Animal was able to also fight them off. And then at the end, the Legion of Doom had the match won. Animal was about to pin Billy Gunn, as the referee was counting 1, 2. Right before he could get to 3, the Road Dogg nailed Animal with a steel chair, and then the referee called for the bell. Yeah, and then that was when the New Age Outlaws were double teaming on Animal. And then Hawk then broke free from the cuffs, and then he went after the New Age Outlaws and saved Animal. So yeah, another DQ finish, and then plus the match really was not that good anyway. A 1.5 stars. And then next up we got the Royal Rumble match. Yeah, the first two that started off were Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie, who were tag team partners. And yeah, they both brought weapons with them to the ring. And yeah, it will start off hardcore. Yeah. Yeah, at one point, when Chainsaw Charlie wanted a shot with the chair or something, and then Cactus Jack just gave Charlie the chair, and Chainsaw Charlie nailed Cactus Jack with the chair. Yeah. Then next up, the next entrant was Tom Brandi, and then yeah, he got eliminated really quickly. And then Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie went at it again. Yeah. At one point, Cactus Jack actually suplexed Chainsaw Charlie through 2 chairs. Yeah. And then the next entrant was The Rock. He came in. And then Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie were double teaming him also. The Rock got hit with a monstrous shot with a trash can. Yeah. And then they stuffed him in the trash can and were nailing it some more, but The Rock was still in the match, yeah. Then other people came in. Headbanger Mosh came in, and Phineas Godwinn, and 8-Ball. Yeah, and Cactus Jack eventually got eliminated by Chainsaw Charlie. Yeah. And then, yeah, Blackjack Bradshaw came in. Yeah, the ring was starting to fill up, and then the next entrant was Owen Hart. But before he could get to the ring, as he was walking down the aisle, he was attacked by Jeff Jarrett and Jim Cornette. Yeah, and Owen Hart didn't compete in the Rumble for a little while. He was being looked at by the EMPs or whatever, yeah. And then, yeah, other people started to come in. Steve Blackman came in, and then D'Lo Brown came in, and people thought that maybe there was going to be an alliance between The Rock and D'Lo, that they were members of the Nation, but they were actually going at it quite a bit in this match, yeah. Then next up was Kurrgan, and then he eliminated a couple of people. He eliminated Mosh and Steve Blackman. And then Marc Mero came in, and then King Shamrock came in, but he didn't really go after The Rock very much here. I mean, after The Rock screwed him of winning the Intercontinental title, you figure Ken Shamrock would try to get some revenge on The Rock here, but he really didn't go after The Rock very much. Yeah. And then it took like 5 or 6 guys to get Kurrgan eliminated. Yeah, it was like him, Shamrock, 8-Ball, Godwinn, Bradshaw, Chainz, Charlie, and The Rock all teamed up to eliminate him. Yeah. Then headbanger Thrasher came in, and then yeah, that was right after Mosh was eliminated. Yeah. And then the next entrant was Mankind. Yeah, this was the Royal Rumble where Mick Foley had all three, Cactus Jack, Mankind, and Dude Love all in the Royal Rumble. So yeah, Mankind came here and then he eliminated Chainsaw Charlie. Yeah. Then next up was Goldust. But Goldust was wearing different attire than he was in his match with Vader earlier on. Yeah. Then Goldust eliminated Mankind. Then the next entrant was Jeff Jarrett. Then this was when Owen Hart got into the match, and then he attacked Jeff Jarrett and then eliminated him. Yeah. And then, yeah, Owen Hart was then officially in the match, yeah. And as he was in there, Triple H and Chyna then came out to ringside. They were trying to attack Owen with Triple H's crutches, but Owen Hart then grabbed a crutch from Chyna. He tried to whack Chyna with it, I think, but then Triple H pulled on the crutch, and then Owen Hart fell over the ropes and got eliminated, yeah. And then, yeah, other people started coming. The Honky Tonk Man came in, and then Ahmed Johnson came in. And, well, yeah, Ken Shamrock got eliminated by The Rock, yeah. Yeah. And then Mark Henry came in, and him and D'Lo Brown were forming an alliance. So yeah, they teamed up to eliminate Ahmed Johnson, yeah. And then the next entrant was supposed to be Skull, but he didn't show up. He wasn't able to compete. Yeah. Jerry Lawler thought that it was Stone Cold, because Stone Cold was going into this Royal Rumble as a quote-unquote marked man. And yeah, and then Mustafa came in, another member of the Nation. Yeah. Then the next entrant was Stone Cold, and when his music came on, everyone just stopped. But Stone Cold appeared from behind. Yeah. And then, yeah, Stone Cold then eliminated, he did Marc Mero, and then he eliminated 8-Ball. Yeah. And then, yeah, other people started to come in. Henry Godwinn came in, and then Savio Vega came in, and then his Los Perico group came in with him. They were trying to attack Stone Cold, but Stone Cold was able to fight them off, yeah. Then Faarooq came in. So all the members of the Nation were in the Rumble match now. They were all in the ring here, yeah. And then Dude Love then came in. Yeah, and then, yeah, he eliminated Blackjack Bradshaw. Yeah. And then, yeah, Faarooq actually, he double-crossed D'Lo and eliminated him. Yeah. And then, yeah, last two came in, Chainz and then Big Van Vader. Yeah. Then Vader then eliminated the Honky Tonk Man from the match, yeah. And then Stone Cold eliminated Thrasher and Mustafa. Yeah, Stone Cold was really responsible for a lot of eliminations afterwards here. Yeah, he eliminated Savio Vega. That Goldust got rid of Vader. Yeah. And then Dude Love eliminated Henry Godwinn. And then, yeah. Then Goldust actually got eliminated by Chainz. Yeah. Then Stone Cold eliminated Chainz. Yeah. Yeah. And then it was Mark Henry went at it with Faarooq. Yeah, like more members of the Nation. Yeah, the Nation showed that it was every man for himself. Yeah. And then yeah, Faarooq eliminated Mark Henry. Yeah. Then it came down to the final four of Stone Cold, The Rock, Dude Love, and Faarooq. Yeah. And yeah, Dude Love and Stone Cold were kind of teaming up against The Rock and Faarooq. Yeah. But then, yeah, they then turned on each other, and then Dude Love put Stone Cold in the mandible claw, but yeah, Stone Cold was able to like push out of it or something, and then Faarooq eliminated Dude Love. And then yeah, Faarooq tried to eliminate Stone Cold. The Rock was just kind of watching, and then The Rock then popped up from behind Faarooq and eliminated him. And then it was down to Stone Cold and The Rock. Yeah, didn't really last too long. Yeah, they were just like punching each other back and forth, and then Stone Cold threw The Rock over the ropes, but The Rock didn't go to the floor. The Rock came back in, Stone Cold got a stunner on The Rock, and then eliminated him. And then Stone Cold wins the Royal Rumble for the second year in a row. So yeah, overall, pretty good Royal Rumble. Yeah, I give this about 3 3/4. Yeah. And then next up, and then we got the main event, casket match for the WWF Championship. Shawn Michaels defending against the Undertaker. Yeah, this was really good to great. Yeah, I'd say this might be the best casket match in WWE. Yeah. Yeah, this was the match where Shawn Michaels injured his back. Yeah. While the casket was closed, at one point Undertaker threw Shawn Michaels over the ropes, and Shawn Michaels' back hit the edge of the casket. Yeah. And yeah, it was a back and forth match. There was a lot of attempts to put the other one in the casket. Yeah, there was actually a camera inside the casket. Yeah. Yeah, and then at one point Shawn Michaels threw the Undertaker into the steel steps, and then he gave the Undertaker a pile driver on the steps. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, Undertaker tried putting Shawn Michaels into the casket. He closed the lid, but Shawn Michaels' arms were still sticking out. Yeah. And then, yeah, at one point, like, the Undertaker was trying to charge at Shawn Michaels, but Shawn Michaels dodged it, and the Undertaker fell through the ropes into the casket. Yeah. Then Shawn Michaels gave an elbow drop into the casket on the Undertaker, and they both were laying in the casket together. Yeah. And then, for some reason, the referee just closed the lid. And Shawn Michaels was trying to get out, but the Undertaker was pulling him back in, and Shawn Michaels was like really like crawling to get out. I think it made it seem like Shawn Michaels was like getting raped by the Undertaker. Yeah. And then at one point, like, Shawn Michaels kicked Undertaker, and the Undertaker was laying in the casket, and Shawn Michaels was standing over it, giving the suck it pose. But then the Undertaker just, yeah, he nailed Shawn Michaels right in the nuts. Yeah, really, what was Shawn Michaels thinking, standing over the casket like that? And then, yeah, Undertaker got a monstrous choke slam on Shawn Michaels, and he tombstoned Shawn Michaels from the ring apron to the casket. Yeah, he just jumped right over into the casket. Yeah. And then, yeah, and then afterwards, the Undertaker was basically in the same position he was in 1994 in this casket match with Yokozuna. Yeah, I mean, most Faarooq and the New Age Outlaws all came out. They were assaulting the Undertaker, but then Kane came out and disposed of all of them. Yeah. And it looked like Kane was helping the Undertaker, but then Kane turned on Undertaker, chokeslammed him into the casket. And yeah, Shawn Michaels and Triple H were able to close the casket. As again, Shawn Michaels wins. So Kane screws over the Undertaker against Shawn Michaels again, just like in the Hell in a Cell match. And then we saw what happened afterwards. Paul Bearer and Kane locked Undertaker in the casket. Then Kane broke through the casket with an axe, and then they poured gasoline on the casket and set it on fire. Yeah, and the casket just went ablaze. Yeah, and this would lead up to their match at WrestleMania 14. So yeah, really good to great match. I give it 4 stars. Overall, the show, I give it about a 7.5 out of 10, something like that. Yeah, like I said, it was mostly due to the last 2 matches, because the undercard really was not that good. And then the last 2 matches really saved the show. The Royal Rumble match and the casket match. So, yeah. Alright, so, yeah, like I said, good show, mostly the last two matches. So yeah. Alright, so that's it for my review of the 1998 Royal Rumble. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys there.